Major campaigns and events. The Battle of Pilkhed, when February 28, 1728 at the village of Pilkhed, Maharashtra, between Baji Rao I and the Kamaruddin Khan, Asaf Jah I of Hyderabad result, the Marathas defeated the Nizam. In 1737, Marathas under Baji Rao I raided the suburbs of Delhi in a blitzkrieg in the Battle of Delhi. The Nizam left Deccan to rescue Mughals from the invasion of Marathas, but was defeated decisively in the Battle of Bhopal. The Marathas extracted a large tribute from the Mughals and signed a treaty which ceded Malwa to the Marathas. Battle of Vasai. It was fought between the Marathas and the Portuguese rulers of Vasai. The Marathas were led by Chimaji Appa, brother of Baji Rao. The Maratha victory in this war was a major achievement of Baji Rao's time in office. Besides gaining military victories, Baji Rao's principal contribution was seen in the domain of consolidating the Maratha power. He joined hands with Raghuji Bhonsle of Nagpur, Malhar Rao Holkar of Indore, Pilaji Gaikwad of Baroda and Ranuji Scindia of Gwalior and formed a powerful Maratha confederacy. 12. Baji Rao I. After Balaji Vishwanath's death in April 1720, his son, Baji Rao I, was appointed Peshwa by Chhatrapati Shahu even when many Maratha nobles were opposed to it. 11. Maratha Empire. He undertook many campaigns both in the north and the south and maintained Maratha suzerainty over Malwa, Gujarat and Bundelkhand. He collected tributes from several Rajput rulers also. The Maratha chief Raghuji Bhonsle attacked Nawab Ali Khan of Bengal and forced him to surrender Orissa and agree to an annual payment of Chauth of Bengal and Bihar. In 1752, the Peshwa also established the Maratha control over Delhi. In the south, he defeated the Nizam of Hyderabad in the year 1760 and won control over Bijapur, Ahmednagar, some parts of Bidar, the fort of Daulatabad and several other fortresses. Third Battle of Panipat, 1761. Between Maratha forces and Ahmad Shah Abdali at Panipat, recent Peshwa had to face a crushing defeat, which gave severe blow to the rising supremacy. Balaji Baji Rao. Baji Rao's son, Balaji Baji Rao, Nana Sahib, was appointed as the next Peshwa by Shahuji despite the opposition of other chiefs. In 1749, when Shahu died, Ramraja became Chhatrapati, king of the Maratha Empire. 13. 14. Maratha Empire. Question 1. Q. Ashtapradhan was a council of ministers, 1995. In the Gupta administration, B. In the Chola administration, C. In the Vijayanagara administration, D. In the Maratha administration, answer D. Question 2. Q. The member of Shivaji's Astha Pradhana who looked after foreign affairs was 1998. A Peshwa, B. Sachiv. C. Pandit Rao, D. Sumant, answer D. Question 3. Q. Who among the following streamlined the Maratha administration after Sambhaji? 2000. A. Raja Ram. B. Balaji Vishwanath, C. Gangabai. D. Nanaji Deshmukh, answer D. Question 4. Q. Assertion A. Marathas emerged as the strongest native power in India after the decline of Mughal Empire. Reason R. Marathas were the first to have a clear concept of a united Indian nation. Select the correct answer using the code given below, 2003. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. B. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. C. A is true but R is false. D. A is false but R is true. Answer C. Question 5. Q. Match list I with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below the lists, 2000. List I list 2. A. Ikta 1. Marathas B. Jagir 2. Delhi Sultan C. Amaram 3. Mughals D. Moksha 4. Vijayanagara. A, B, C, D. 3214 B. 2341 C. 2314 D. 3241 answer D. Question 6. Q. The Modi script was employed in the documents of the 1995. Vodiyars B. Zamorans C. Hoysalas D. Marathas answer D. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our email at hello@civilstep.com. Thank you. UPSC Civil Services Examination. Prelim Special. Previous year questions. Medieval History. India in late 18th century. Topic-wise analysis of last 23 years medieval history questions. Chapter number of questions. 1. Delhi Sultanate, I. Mamluk dynasty and Mongols 4. 2. Delhi Sultanate, 2. Khilji dynasty and Tughlaq dynasty 10. 3. Vijayanagar and Bahmani kingdom 6. 4. Mughals and Afghans 28. 5. Marathas 6. 6. India in late 18th century 5. 7. Advent of Europeans 12. 8. Economic, social life, architecture and religious beliefs 14. Important medieval personalities 5. Rise of semi-autonomous states. The disintegration of Mughal Empire also led to the establishment of many semi-autonomous states in India. In Awadh, Sadat Khan established such a state. His actual name was Mir Muhammad Amin. He was a Shia from Persia and had been appointed as the Faujdar of Guyana initially. Later he joined the Irani group in Mughal court and assisted in destroying the influence of Sayyid brothers. Consequently, the Mughal Emperor Muhammad Shah was pleased to grant him a mansab of 5,000 zats. Later the mansab was raised to 7,000 and the title of Burhanul Mulk was bestowed upon him. In 1720, he was also made the Subadar of Agra from where he was transferred to Awadh 2 years later. In 1739, Muhammad Shah called him to Delhi to fight against Nader Shah. However, Sadat Khan played a game by inviting Nader Shah to invade Delhi and the promise to pay him ransom. But this plan recoiled on him as he was taken prisoner by Nader Shah for failing to pay him the promised ransom. Later, Sadat Khan committed suicide in 1739, but before death, he had converted into an independent Muslim state. 1. India in late 18th century. After the death of Sadat Khan, his nephew Safdarjung became the next ruler of Awadh. The Mughal Emperor Ahmad Shah appointed him as Wazir and gave him the area of Allahabad. He came to be called Nawab Wazir of Awadh. In 1754, he died after an unsuccessful resistance to imperial forces. 2. Safdarjung's son Shuja'ud Daulah succeeded him to the throne. He too was nominated as the Wazir of the Mughal Empire. However, he sided with Ahmad Shah Abdali in the Third Battle of Panipat. Later, he fought against the British in the Battle of Buxar and was defeated. He died in 1775. In 1801, the Nawab of Awadh finally entered into a subsidiary alliance with Lord Wellesley and in 1856, Awadh was merged with British Empire in India. 3. Bengal. As an important province of the Mughal Empire, the Subadar of Bengal used to be appointed by the emperor himself. In 1700, Murshid Quli Khan of Bengal became the Diwan of Bengal. In 1707, after the death of Aurangzeb, he shifted his base from Dikcha to Murshidabad. A few years later, he was appointed as the Subadar of Bengal. In 1719, he also gained the Diwani of Orissa. He died in 1727. After Murshid Quli Khan, his son-in-law Shujauddin was appointed as the Subadar of Bengal in Orissa. In 1733, Bihar was also added to his charge. After him, his son Sarfaraz Khan assumed the charge of the province. But in 1740, the deputy governor of Bihar, Ali Khan, rebelled against him and seized the power by putting him to death. During his regime, the Marathas continuously attacked Bengal, forcing him into treaty under which Ali Khan agreed to pay an annual chor. 4. India in late 18th century. After Ali, his grandson Mirza Muhammad Siraj-ud-Daulah became the Nawab of Bengal. But he had to face the British army and the Lord Private Plassey. The Battle of Plassey proved fatal for the young Nawab and a boon for the East India Company. 5. Hyderabad. Nizam-ul-Mulk Asaf Jah founded the state of Hyderabad in 1724. His original name was Chin Kulij Khan. From 1722 to 1724, he also served as vizier of the Mughal emperor. However, on account of internal differences with the emperor, he returned to Deccan. There he founded a Sufjahi dynasty and administered the state as an independent ruler. After Asaf Jah's death, Nasir-Yum, Muzaffar-Yum and Salah-Yum became the rulers of Hyderabad one after the other. In 1798, Hyderabad entered into a subsidiary alliance with the British for gaining stability. 6. Mysore. Since the downfall of the Vijayanagara Empire in 1565, the Wadiyar dynasty was ruling over Mysore. In 1761, finding his opportunity in the prolonged wars in which Mysore was involved, an army commander named Hyder Ali established his de facto authority over the kingdom. With the help of his army, Hyder Ali expanded the territories of Mysore. 7. India in late 18th century. First Anglo-Mysore War, 1767-1769. Kaushera Ali built a strong army and annexed many regions in the south including Bidnur, Canara, Sera, Malabar and Sunda. He also took French support in training his army. This alarmed the British. The British, along with the Marathas and the Nizam of Hyderabad, declared war on Mysore. Hyder Ali was able to bring the Marathas and the Nizam to his side with skillful diplomacy. But the British under General Smith defeated Ali in 1767. His son Tipu Sultan advanced towards Madras against the English. Reset in 1769, the Treaty of Madras was signed which brought an end to the war. 8. Second Anglo-Mysore War, 1780-84. Kozite Marathas attacked Mysore in 1771, but the British refused to honor the Treaty of Madras and did not give support to Hyder Ali. As a result, Hyder Ali's territories were taken by the Marathas. This angered Hyder Ali, who started hating the British. When the English attacked Mahe, a French possession under Hyder Ali's dominion, he declared war on the English in 1780. Hyder Ali forged an alliance with the Nizam and the Marathas and defeated the British forces in Akot. Hyder Ali died in 1782 and the war was continued by his son Tipu Sultan. 9. India in late 18th century. Third Anglo-Mysore War, 1786-1792. Causing the British started improving their relationship with the Nizam of Hyderabad and the Marathas. He also refused to free the English prisoners taken during the Second Anglo-Mysore War as per the Treaty of Mangalore. Tipu declared war on Travancore in 1789. Travancore was a friendly state of the British. In 1790, the Governor-General of Bengal, Lord Cornwallis, declared war on Tipu. Tipu was defeated in the first phase of the war and his forces had to retreat. Recent war ended with the Treaty of Seringapatam in 1792. As per the treaty, Tipu had to cede half of his kingdom to the English including the areas of Malabar, Dindigul, Kurgan, Baramahal. 10. Fourth Anglo-Mysore War, 1799. Causes the Treaty of Seringapatam failed to bring peace between Tipu and the English. Tipu also refused to accept the subsidiary alliance of Lord Wellesley. Mysore was attacked from all four sides. The Marathas and the Nizam invaded from the north. The British secured a decisive victory at the Battle of Seringapatam in 1799. Tipu died while defending the city. 12. Results to the Treaty of Mangalore. Both parties agreed to return the captured territories and prisoners to each other. 11. India in late 18th century. Tipu's territories were divided between the British and the Nizam of Hyderabad. The core area around Seringapatam and Mysore was restored to the Wadiyar dynasty who had been ruling Mysore before Hyder Ali became the de facto ruler. Mysore entered into a subsidiary alliance with the British and a British resident was placed to the Mysore court. The kingdom of Mysore remained a princely state not directly under the British until 1947 when it chose to join the Indian Union. 13. Rajput states. Following Aurangzeb's death, the Rajputs found the opportunity to re-establish their independence. At that time, Marawar, Jodhpur and Amer, Jaipur were the two major kingdoms in Rajputana. The ruler of Marwar, Raja Ajit Singh, made the first attempt to take advantage of the prevailing political situation and regain control of Marwar. In 1714, Hussain Ali, the commander-in-chief of the Mughal forces, attacked Jodhpur and forced Ajit Singh for peace by marrying one of his daughters with Farooq Siar. 14. The ruler of Amer was Savai Jai Singh. He followed a policy of keeping himself aloof from the politics of Farooq Siar and the Syed brothers. Thus in 1721, he was appointed as governor of Agra and also given the charge of administering Gujarat. 15. India in late 18th century. Savai Jai Singh built the city and fort of Jaipur and made it his capital. He built 5 observatories, where special arrangements were made to study astronomy. He had Euclid's, elements of geometry, and several works on trigonometry translated into Sanskrit. Although the Rajputs controlled Rajputana and the areas around Delhi in the 18th century, but they could not consolidate their position on account of internal discord. This weakened them politically but also made them an easy prey to the Maratha attacks. 16. Invasion of Nadir Shah and Ahmad Shah Abdali. During the reign of Muhammad Shah, the invasion of the Persian ruler Nadir Shah dealt a severe blow to the Mughal Empire and shook it from within. His major contribution was in ousting the Afghans from Persia. The ruler of Persia was so grateful that he gifted some part of the kingdom to him. In 1736, after the Safavid ruler died, he became the ruler of entire Persia and assumed the title Shah. After becoming king, he thought of expanding his territory. In 1739, affairs between the armies of Nadir Shah and Mughals Empire at Karnal. Karnal battle lasted just for 3 hours. Sadat Khan was arrested and put into prison. Nizam ul Mulk entered into an agreement with Nadir Shah under which Mughal emperor was required to pay a compensation of 50 lakh rupees to Nadir Shah. 17. India in late 18th century. The invasion of Nadir Shah shattered the prestige of Mughal Empire. The empire lost its territory to the west of the river Indus, including Kashmir and Sindh. 18. Invasion of Ahmad Shah Abdali. Nadir Shah was assassinated in 1747. This led Ahmad Shah Abdali to first proclaim himself as the ruler of Kandahar. Afterwards, he conquered Kabul. After consolidating his position in Afghanistan, Abdali set his eyes on India. He launched his first invasion of Punjab in 1748. Second attack on Punjab in 1749, in which he defeated Mughal Mulk and returned after extracting 14,000 rupees as annual tribute. Third attack on Punjab in 1752. He captured Sindh while reaffirming his suzerainty over Punjab. Fourth attack on Punjab in 1756. He marched up to Delhi and looted Indian territory as far as Mathura and Agra. Before his return, he recognized Alamgir II. as the emperor, Ahmed-ul-Dawla as the vizier, and Rohela chief Najib-ud-Dawla as his personal representative and Mir Bakshi of the empire. 19. On his fifth invasion, Abdali fought with the Marathas in the Third Battle of Panipat in 1761. On his fifth invasion, Abdali fought with the Marathas in the Third Battle of Panipat in 1761. Reason: Abdali was enraged at the